Alright, hello, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, today, we're going to be clearing some of these new Red Zone missions that were added for Golden Week. Now, typically I'd try to do just like a mission per video or whatever, but when it's something like this, where we have tournament participants, as well as Universe 6, I mean, it's practically the same mission. You know, it's a one extra character difference, and all the Universe 6 people are on tournament participants anyway. So I figure I might as well just try and clear both of them here. There's no reason to go, oh, here, let's do tournament participants and with Universe 6, and now let's do tournament participants with, I guess I could do like a Universe 7 run, right? But more or less, we're talking about the same sort of setups, so I'm just going to do both the missions here. I imagine it should be relatively pretty easy, but I suppose we'll see. Now, this is the team I have made. I do think it should do pretty well. I did, sort of with my summon video, I actually got my first 2 dupes for Hitku. I did not have a single dupe before the celebration started. And I actually have not really run them since I put the dupes in them. So I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. And as obviously, I mean, Khalifa, she has her guaranteed dodge. The only person I'm actually kind of worried about here is Strength Kefla, but I figure as long as we keep getting her orbs, maybe play her around Tech Kefla once we can, fuse, that should be a pretty good combo, but we'll have to see. But that all being said, let's jump in. Hopefully, we can get this done pretty easy. Get our tickets, do a couple of nice summons, and maybe get some good stuff. Who knows? I mean, typically I'm not the most lucky with ticket banners, historically speaking. But I feel like over the last year or so, my luck has gotten like significantly better with my ticket summons. Like it's not even close to what it used to be. Like I can't recall like 95% of my ticket summons in the past, in all of the time I played Dokkan and all of the tickets, Global Dokkan would get. I mean it was pretty rough. I mean I only started making content over the last, well, I mean it's been nearly a year now for Dokkan. As crazy as that kind of seems to me, but even with just making content over the last, year now, obviously I don't have anything recorded before that, so I can't really necessarily prove it, but I just anecdotally, my ticket summons haven't done good until like the last year or so. So I mean Maybe these 2 SSR guaranteed. I mean, I still need. I'd prefer like getting like grade 8 Vegeta, right? Obviously, but I'll take what I can get. I did get like Kaioken Goku, one copy I think off of when I did all the huge. I did like all my 10th anniversary related summons in like one big video, damn near like an hour long or something. So, I did get some pretty good stuff from the original batch of tickets, but like I'm not gonna. Yeah, I figure I'll just use these as I get them going forward, because something like that where they're all coming out at once. I mean, it's easy to just keep collecting them and make one big thing out of it.
My name is Glorio, the king of the third demon world, Sylvie.
But when you have, the missions that get added over time, and we did get like 4 missions total. There's another 2 on the Vegeta story versus Goku. There's another 2 missions. I don't know what those are yet. I haven't checked. But I mean, 4 tickets total. I mean, it's just 1 SSR guaranteed ticket. I'm pretty sure is what you get for the mission. each. So I mean, it's not like I'm gonna start hoarding those sort of tickets. Damn, maybe this is gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play it like this. I feel like maybe I should have tried floating my hit, but I don't want to reset the turn. Okay, huge. Well, that's good. And I didn't want to keep both the hits next to one another anyway, so. Although, I mean, that does mean we are without Glorio support, which is obviously pretty huge, so that is quite unfortunate, but I think we'll be fine. This fight wasn't the hardest, you know, at least for me. Neither of these fights really were. I mean, some of these missions have been kind of tough, but more or less, I mean, these fights are relatively easy, at least in my experience. So, I mean, maybe we take like a couple tries total, but other than that, I think we should probably have this in the bag. You know, especially with our team here. I mean, Universe 6 is not still... I mean, it's still not a real team, right? But, I mean, with, you know, having Pit, you know, Kefla Easy A, like, there are really good options. Now, obviously, you do have situational uses of, like, Strength Kefla or Tech Khalifa. I don't know. I see, the thing with Kefla is she still does pretty good damage, at least in my opinion. But I like, maybe this is like a me thing, but she like always gets caught. You know, it's pretty rough, my dodge luck on her. So hopefully she doesn't miss a lot here. Although the big important thing about, you know, bringing her to this fight is, I mean, it doesn't have a chance of supering her as long as they don't put her in slot 1, right? So as long as if she does get caught, gets hit by normals, I figure I should be fine as long as she has her orbs, but I suppose we'll have to see. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But I think we should be pretty good here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I actually was not paying attention. How many stacks did they get? I only got 2. I think maybe I do this then. And I'll grab the tech orbs for Kefla. Might as well keep the sort of rotation like this until Kale and Khalifa are ready to sit in slot 1. But since they're not, I don't even, you know, I'm not going to risk it. Maybe the next time she floats around over onto this rotation, we could be ready to like set them up. Especially because I should probably have the ability to get Tech Kefla out by then. But I would like to make sure I do have good stacks, obviously, because she does not have guard. Although, I mean, she gets to a ton of defense, so I don't know. Although mine also isn't Rainbow, but I mean, she could get so high. I mean, it was just, you know, when I did my calcs, just like a normal sort of setup. Now, I think there was like 40% support under this condition, but I mean, with just 8 stacks, she can get up to like 7 mil defense. And I don't recall exactly what this fight hits for, but I would wager it's nowhere near that. So I do think, you know, starting from the next time we can get Strength Kefla over here, we should be pretty good to run them together, and that should work pretty well. Hit 2. I don't know, their ECA was pretty good, but I really don't like the design where you have to float them off forever and then you can start putting them like slot 1, 2. It's I don't know. I feel like they have a really, like, they're good, but they definitely still have a really silly design. Okay, that's a good dodge. Did we get? We need 5 attacks. Did we get at least 4 there? We only. Well, is it supers or attacks? I forget. It's just attacks. Yeah, okay, we need to float them again. Which means Glorio has to stay here again. Or, I mean, they do need to build up their attack too. I feel like I'd feel a lot better doing something like this. Because, like, my hit's good, obviously, but he's 50... I mean, hit in general is good, but he's 55%. At least, like this, I mean, they do have quite a bit of damage reduction if they do miss the dodge, and they do have quite a bit of dodge as well. Although, they technically have less than hits. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna... Well, let's see what happens. Maybe this is a bad call here, but I do think also with, like, getting Glorio support, that should work out pretty well, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, huge. They got the dodge. That's what we needed. Although, very... See, this is the thing about their design. We can't even... There's only 4 attacks total in the slot 1, so we can't even get them fully built up here either. So we still have 1 more build-up defensively and offensively after the turn's over. That's so crazy. Why? Why'd they... Why? It's... I mean, to be fair, in slot 1 or 2, you do have a lot... I mean, pretty decent odds of getting those 5, you know, hits received or evaded. Unlike where you literally cannot get the full build-up in slot 3 on the first turn, but... Still, I don't know. I mean, they're good, but the design, it is kind of... I feel like what they should have done, and I don't know really why they didn't, like, maybe, is it like they think I'd be too strong or something, but, like, I mean, we have, like, Daimogoku, who just came out, right? We have, like, Janemba, his EZA, I mean, even his original design, really, but... Like, we have had several characters recently where they have stuff in slot 1 and 2, and they have stuff in slot 2 and 3. So if they're in slot 2, they get everything. But if they're in slot 1 or 3, you know, one's more offensively focused, one's more defensively focused. Like, why couldn't we do that for Hitku here? Like, why couldn't slot 2, you know? I'm not crazy. Like... They should have just been able to stay in slot 2 and get their full build-up. I really don't like that they can't get everything in slot 2. Okay. Can we? Yes, we can. Obviously, we need to transform him. Let me... Yeah, we got them 6 supers. So, by playing this turnout as well, they're going to be pretty high.
The worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. They'll keep on improving.
After this turn, I mean, we should have... We'll have at least 8 stacks, but obviously we can get, you know, 9, 10 potentially. So they should be definitely good to sit in slot 1. And that combo should work pretty well, I would have to figure. Especially because, you know, Kefla does give that support, the pasty support with her 6 orbs. Although that could be concerning, actually. Running them both next to one another, if they both need 6 orbs. So, I mean, obviously, I'd have to prioritize Strength Kefla's orbs first. Because it's more important for her individual performance, right? Okay, so we're getting at least 9 here. Because we did get the sort of chance one here. Because the next one's guaranteed. And then it's just hidden potential. 28 mil, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I get that they don't crit, but I think they do pretty decent damage, all things considered. Like, you just gotta... To be fair, mine doesn't have a lot of crit built in, but, like, you just gotta build them with crit. Like, I feel like that was such, like, a straw man argument. I saw so many people complaining about that, you know, when their, like, details were revealed and, like, in the sort of aftermath. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen so much talk about it recently, but it's like, I don't know, some sort of plague has hit the Dokkan community, at least on Twitter recently. It's gotten pretty rough over there. They're like eating each other alive. I don't know, like there's got to be some sort of like big reason. I mean, there were some issues with 10th anniversary surely, but it's nowhere near on the level that you'd think based off the shit people say, So I don't know. It's just the hive mind has gone crazy over there. Okay, now what do I want to do is, I suppose, I want to be a little cautious here. I'm worried about, come on. Should I use his active? I don't think I should yet. I mean, hit should be pretty good, right? Hopefully I don't regret this. I mean, the way his kit works, I feel like he should be fine, but I don't know. I can have some pretty awful luck with these things. Like, god damn it. I knew I should have put Hitku in slot 1. God, bro, come on, Hit. Dude, he had to. You motherfucker. See, I knew it. I knew I should have done it, but I was like, I should trust him. He's good, and he is good, but he can also do that shit. And then it's like, well, that's problematic. What? I kind of have to do this. I mean, this is just... Here goes nothing. Because I gotta get her over next to Kaelin Khalifa. God damn! Why couldn't my hit do this? My hit bummed out against one attack! Wow, okay. Pay to win, pay to win! I mean, obviously I don't know what his build is, but mine is 55%. I mean, the game literally is pay to win, but... That's bullshit. Well, technically, I suppose it's more like pay to have a better advantage, but... I mean, it's just semantics. It's a gacha game. We all know the demon we're in. Okay. Now, if my hit would not like to be a little asshole here, that would be preferable. Please dodge. I've had so many times where he also just does a full combo and then just gets washed immediately after. Okay, he did the dodge, huge. I mean, he probably would have been fine, but I don't know. I just have some pretty bad luck sometimes with characters. Yeah, see, now this is what I'm really worried about is, I mean, like, I kind of have to put them in slot 1, right? Like, this, I can't put Gloria there. I can't put Shrink Kappa there. Like, this is pretty fucked. Okay, they got the super dodge, so we should be fine then. Hopefully. I mean, it does depend on if our other luck. Yeah, that's normal. Thank you. Can we get the hidden potential at least? Please? Let's see. We do. Okay, that's good. Okay, I mean, we're already up to 17 mil now. I mean, we do have Gloria support active, obviously, but... I mean, could I just beat them here? Do I really need Tech Khalifa over here? I mean, this could work. Because they do have the 70% chance to dodge. And actually next turn they'll have 90%. And if I use that going into... You know, I'll stack next turn, and then hopefully maybe the turn after that I can transform. Or fuse, whatever. Maybe I'll just keep it like this, actually. Keep them right next to each other right away. I mean, she already has enough defense where she should live normals, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, I suppose Khalifa guaranteed has the guaranteed dodge, but I don't know. I feel like this could work. I mean, 90% chance to dodge. I mean, it could fail, but I'm gonna trust it. I feel like this could be pretty good. Although they really get a lot of their links once, you know, Count Khalifa fuse. So, oh, we can transform him already. See, now the issue is they need a lot of buildup. I have to do this. Now, thankfully, you know, because we do have the one transformed, they are actually perfect 7 out of 7 linking partners. My hit and the friend hit. So this should be a pretty good rotation here. Although, obviously, I'm going to transform mine as soon as I can. I mean, that goes without saying, right? There's no way. I mean, the stacks... The 20% versus... You know, the stacking videos I've done, right? I mean, you can just... The 20% versus the 50% stacks, I mean, obviously, you'd think it'd be apparent, but, I mean, it's like... That's kind of so insane what the difference in, like, end-game hits are like when one was transformed as soon as possible and one never transformed. Listen, that's a lot of hit. I do appreciate his sort of stacking thing, but we got to figure out the sort of thing here, because I'm actually pretty worried. Well, I mean, it'll be Gloria, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, do I keep my hit on the rotation again because it's Gloria? Like, you know, I'm not sure what to do there. Because he only gets the support when he's in slot 3, is the big issue. And it is only normals. I mean, maybe he could work. And I do need to get these guys fully built up, so obviously I had to rotate them. Not even, well, I mean, preferably fully built up, but what I really need is at least the 80%. Or, well, we'll see if we get that even. I don't know, their design, I mean, I know I already said, but I hate it's 20% and you can't get it. Oh, no, we missed out on, oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I definitely have to float them then. We're missing 40% now. Yeah, I think I'll just keep it like this. I mean, they're already 1.9. I have to imagine. Yeah, only 5. I suppose it should be fine. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see, but I think they should work pretty well with the 90%. And even if they get tagged by a normal, they should live. I'm not too sure how much damage these normals do, to be fair, but there's no way it's doing like 2 mil. I mean, to be fair, he does have type advantage, but we failed this again? Come on. Come on, girls. What are we doing? Isn't that like a great chance? High chance? I swear, it feels more like a medium chance to me. I'm always failing that one. That's insane. At least we have 6 stacks total, though. I might even wait to transform them and get another turn. Just keep them sort of you know, in base, they should be fine. Because we do have, we will lose 20% dodge, but we will still have 70% total. So they should still be fine. And now, I think I am going to, just to play it safe, rotate Glorio. And just keep the hits together, I guess. I mean, I'd really want to transform mine, but... I mean, it's working, and they're only going to be normals, right? So... maybe just to keep them as a link battery for this one? I really don't want to do that, but, like, if it's working, right? Yo! You wanna... hey, buddy! What was that? Can you dodge? Don't do me like that. Come on, hit. Yeah, although I mean we should like that is the thing with these sort of fights is like the first, you know, several turns are just like a long grueling grind, you know, you're fighting for your life and then it's just like, oh hey, now I have my actives up and then you like instantly win the fight. It is pretty funny how that goes. Yeah, I mean, he can build it pretty high. Even in a shorter fight. Short is the air quotes. I did turn 5 though. Okay. Maybe I will keep them like this. Cause I mean, he will have enough defense post super, you know, with all the stacks, you know, for the normals, and he does get the extra what, like 16% chance to dodge. Although to be fair, he does lose an additional and 20% dodge starting from next turn, I'm pretty sure. So maybe next turn is when I start floating him and transform him separately. We'll see though. I need Super Glorio. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. The defense lowering is obviously very helpful. Come on, Glorio. He can do one more after this, I believe, right? I think so. He can do... I'm pretty sure he can do 5 total. Yeah. This should be his last one, I believe. So we should be in business here. Okay, nearly 3 health bars down. And now we do have Strength Kefla out. I can go into Tech Kefla, but like I said, I think I might actually do one more turn, maybe. Play a little safe. $3 mil. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more turn of stacking, just to be safe. I think that's the way to go. I should have went for the Ant Orbs. Of course they failed the dodge. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, see, I'd be dead either way, though, is the thing. Even if I transformed, right? Even if I transformed, I still would die to that, so. And that's why I wanted to have Tech Khalifa next to them originally. Of course.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, please tell me Kel and Khalifa are on the rotation with Khalifa next turn. Don't have anyone slot 7. Thank you. Okay, I can work with this. Yeah, like I said, it should have been, you know, just easy 1-2 tries, good to go, but, you know, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? So. Or, I mean, this is, to be fair, only the 3rd attempt here. But. I mean, the dodge luck, it ran out, I guess. I don't know. And that is why I wanted more stacks, though. I mean, they took 2 mil. Now, if we did transform, right, her extra 30% on 6 orbs, that is when attacking. So, we would have had an extra 40% phase 2 when receiving an attack. But like that extra 40%, I mean, it's nothing. Well, it's not nothing, but like in comparison to the fact that we took 2 mil damage, that extra 40% does not save us. So like, in transforming means nothing because we have the exact same dodge chance. You know, we had 70%. Kefla has 70%, right? So nothing I really could have done differently there, unfortunately. Like, I'm not putting Strength Kefla in slot 1. Like, it's death sentence. You just, sometimes you fail the great chance. And sometimes, and Dokkan, as we all know, is a lot of times. She does greatly lower defense too, is the thing, on Super, which is why I did want her on rotation. But, you know, if it's not working out, maybe I can get it to work out. Maybe we can get like a double 4 super turn. Hell, let's say a triple 4 super turn from Kale and Khalifa. You know, and then burn 8. We have them with, you know, Kefla, and that should be really good. Although we wouldn't even need like 12. Like, I mean, if we had 6 there. So even if we had, like, roughly speaking, like, I mean, 10 stacks with the phase 2, I think maybe that would be enough. But especially because we would gain, like, Fused Fighter. Although I do think we actually lose, like, Sand Lineage or Prepared for Battle, something like that. Which I'm not really sure if they have with Khalifa or not, to be fair. I think they might have at least one of those. Normal. Now, they got what, like 3 there? Or was it 2? I think it was 3, right? Hopefully it was 3. I mean, we obviously got the hidden potential to talk, but that was a normal, so. Here's hoping this is the one, though. I mean, this should be pretty easy. It's just I keep getting pretty unlucky with the dodge block. Now, I do know that it obviously has his Ghost Usher. And maybe I should honestly consider using it, but I really didn't think I needed it then. I was just trying to save it, you know, get as much stacks as possible to get, like, a big damaging turn, but I don't know if that's not going to work out. They don't have any... I do not like this whatsoever. But once again, I mean, they don't have any of their defensive ability. I have to float them. Ow. Well, at least I'm alive, I guess. God damn it. Come on, hit, please. Don't do me dirty, man. I believe in the dream team here. We got this. Yeah, see, it just, like I said, I mean, these fights, it's like, oh, we turn, you know, 3 here, and we don't even have a health bar down, and then, you know, once we start getting everyone built up and everything, it's gonna go down very fast. It's just, you know, actually getting to that point, which is the issue. Okay, more defense lowering. We do appreciate that. Keep it going, Glorio. Normal. Come on. There we go. As much defense lowering as we can take. Because Khalifa and Kefla both give it as well, so. Okay. I mean, that was what, like 3, 4? It's... Although his... Is it greatly lowering, or is it just normal lowering? I'm not entirely confident about that. Can we please get a 4... not even super, just 4 attacks. Give me 4 attacks this turn, so you have your 80%. That way I can start running you on rotation, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Now give me the hidden potential after this one, and more in business. Come on, boys. There we go, and it is a super. That's huge. Okay, now I can float them again if need be, but, you know, now that they have their 80%, they should be good to be on rotation. Yeah, I'm just gonna float Kefla for now. I can do... Yeah, they did get through. If I do, like, something like this... This should work out. Yep. Huge. And we should, obviously, once again, get a lot of defense scoring here. I need the girls to give me 4 supers. If they would do that, I would very much appreciate it. Now here I can transform next turn, transform the friend hit. And keep mine in slot 2, like I did, the sort of previous run, and obviously float Glorio. Hitting his support should be very helpful, obviously. And, of course, normal. Can I at least get a hidden potential super? Please? Okay, I'll take it. So, I mean, we got 6 total. I obviously want more, though. I mean, I suppose getting 3 of the 4 per turn, like, I mean, we're only guaranteed 2, so I mean, getting 3, I mean, technically, that is doing good, but like, that's not enough. I need more. I need more defense. Hey, Kefla, thank you. Oh yeah, this should work out pretty well. Okay. Now, please work. Hit. Keep the dodges coming, man. I need those dodges to keep going. So I got this, my hits. He just got on this rotation, so he was originally on turn 2, which means it should be turn 7. It should be turn 7. That his. So after next turn is when he loses his ability. So I can keep him in base for 1 more turn after this, and then I do gotta transform him. But if I can take advantage of him like this for, you know, the friend hit, I might as well. And then maybe I swap him out for like hit Q, actually, I don't know. That could be pretty good, because that'll be another way. I'm pretty sure they have Cold Judgment. Obviously, Cold Judgment's a pretty huge link, so I would like to try and guarantee that being up, but only the hits, Glorio, and Hit Q have it, so. Alright, Glorio. 5 super turn, buddy. Let's see it. I know you got it in you. That's 1. 2. That's huge. Come on. Keep it coming. I need a whole barrage here, buddy. 3. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. I mean, he's not going to obviously do too much damage himself here. Okay. I mean, we got 4. But the defense lowering, I mean, it really does play a huge part in helping the other characters. Especially, you know, like Tech K and Khalifa. Be able to do some damage, so. Okay, we're looking pretty good so far. Oh, right, they're buff. I always forget about this. Yeah, let's do it. Might as well.
Well, Goku, you are making good progress, but I'm still not going to lose to someone like you.
Now this is where the real fight begins.
This is getting fun!
Now that's a permanent 13%. attack and defense, so I'm just gonna float them, get that last 20% they don't have up yet, and then running them next rotation. They should be very good, obviously. Yeah, Khalifa, she's such a G. I swear. They're like kicking themselves that they didn't make her a nuke leader. Because I mean that's how they got rid of. I mean, obviously he's aged out by now. But that like I'm pretty sure he's actually a sub EZA, which is pretty crazy. Because I mean he ran the game for years. I mean he was good in 2022. In fact, he probably would have been good in 2023 if they didn't force him out of the meta. That EZA, AGL Golden Frieza, I mean, he stood on business for, I mean, he has to have the longest reign of a character in, like, all of Dokkan. And, like, how, like, good he is. Especially with that kind of passive. Like, that man was a GOAT until they started just banning every nuke lead from, like, every event. And since he's a nuke lead, which I think is stupid, you know, because he's not even the leader, right? But I mean, even without being the leader, they still banned him from every event. So, Cat Khalifa though, they can't really do that to her. So, she's probably just right up there with him as just the GOAT, long-reigning GOAT of Dokkan. Okay, now here. Well, not here, but next turn. Maybe. I don't know, because this cuff was still not over, obviously. I mean, he already has 7, yeah. I'm gonna use the active, because I know Khalifa will be fine next turn, right? So...
So much you can't keep up anymore.
Nearly 40 mil is pretty crazy. I do appreciate that. Will this work? Yes, it will. Huge. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. I think this turn should probably. I mean, obviously we have to get lucky, but we should be able to do like this health bar here. So we are going to start making considerable progress. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll keep him in Kale and Khalifa another turn. Just because, like, Strength Kefla isn't over there. And the more defensive stacks can't hurt, right? It can only help. And I do want to be confident, obviously, when I'm putting them in slot 1. Because, like, if I fuse on a Kefla, and then she immediately just dies, oh my god, that'd be so annoying. Because the thing about that, like, 7 mil number I threw out earlier, once again, that was with 40% support. Although we do have Glorio here, to be fair. But it was also, you know, considering, like, her max, you know, 4 supers and the 6 orbs and everything, so... You know, obviously that is, like, a best case scenario. Before attacking, you know, she's not going to have no 7 mil. So I would like to be as prepared as possible for a Vegeta super. Can we get one more? And normal, okay. I mean, the defense lowering is still helpful. Yeah, they have 8. Yeah, we could definitely make do with one more turn. Because at the very least, right, we're guaranteed to leave this turn with 10. You know, we could even get 11, 12. But even just having like 10 baseline there, it would be pretty good. I'll hope for 11, but I'm not going to hold out hope for 12, right? As long as I get that 11. I mean, because they took 2 mil. And once again, we had 6 stacks, I think, at that point. So, I mean, you throw another 5 stacks on there and the 40% phase 2. Then we should be in business, I think. Normal. Come on, girls. Can I get the hidden potential at least? We might just get 10 this turn. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're pretty good, obviously, but I mean, if I haven't told, I mean, like I said, I let me pull up that super. I mean, it's a guaranteed additional, and I think it's a high chance. It might be a great chance, but I think it's a high chance of becoming a super. But for me, I mean, it damn near feels like a medium. I've gotten it like what, once, twice, maybe 3 times in this whole damn near 50-minute session here. Like, come on, bro. Where are the stacks? I just can't. I never get that one. In my experience with them so far, I mean, it's very unlucky, but it's been consistently happening. So, I mean, how much can you call something just being unlucky? If, I mean, it's just like a consistent occurrence, right? Yeah, they're at a mil. He's at 1.8. Although they do get, obviously, the extra 160 once the turn starts out. I feel like I want to put them in slot 1. I'd rather... The damage reduction makes me feel safer. Although I suppose we don't need to risk it at all. What if I just reset the turn here real quick? Just to take advantage of my hit active. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I feel this should work pretty well. Oh, wait, what?
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. Now keep on improving.
At the time I'm recording this, I just realized it did go over into reset. Well, let me just turn the skip on. We don't need to see this again.
My time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
I mean, we didn't crit, so the damage there could have been a lot better, but I suppose it technically could have been worse as well. I guess I'll take it. Now, between both the hits, though, I mean, they both lower attack enemy defense by 30%. So within this turn, we have the potential to do a crazy amount of damage. We just gotta hope, you know, our chances proc here correctly. I think we could probably finish the south bar too. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I mean, you see that damage, and he didn't get his potential. Okay. This is 35 mil though, and they can, you know, do a bit more obviously. So normal, of course it has to be another normal. Wow, you can't make this shit up. Okay, whatever. So much for me and my big words, my big mouth. Oh yeah, we can finish this L bar here. And then we just have to get lucky with our chances. And then we're not going to get lucky at all, right? I mean, it's... Yup. Thank you guys. You fuckers. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like they should be fine now. Moment of truth, though, obviously. Alright. Let's, oh yeah, by the way, I almost forgot. What is this? It's a high chance. It feels more like a medium, I swear. Alright, let's do this.
Put me and Kale together, and what do you get? The strongest Saiyans around. Kale, the Holy Club, it's Teppa.
Now, visually, you know, they're down to 2 mil. But the thing with that is it is still actually a buff. It just how it works is they do lose that sort of phase 2 temporarily, but whenever they receive the attack, not when, you know, after an attack, when receiving, so it's up immediately. It's 200%, and before it went up to 160. So I mean, we're practically actually at like 6 mil defense here. You know, when we were at like 5 mil before. So I mean, that's obviously pretty good. I mean, we do have Fuse Fighter now. Power Boost, oh my god, that's just attack, but yeah, we have perfect 7 out of 7. So we should be looking pretty good here. Now I'm actually going to do this. Use this one.
You're tough. Man, you're tough. But I'm tougher. I'm gonna blow way past you. Just you wait and see.
Now this way, you know, we have both of their 6 orb condition. And they should be doing pretty good here. Okay, we did get the dodge. That's good.
Time to get serious.
We don't even need to find out if we needed it. Ah, shit. Ah! I missed 2 of them, no! That's my... God damn it. I'm usually pretty good at getting the Dokkan meter, but I don't know, a couple times recently I've found I've missed like a note or 2. I don't know, I was getting like a lot of the slower one in a row, and then now I'm just like getting non-stop the fast one, so I gotta acclimate to it again. 38 mil. I mean, this is type disadvantage, so 39. And once again, like, I get people who are complaining about our damage, but like I really, I mean, for me, she's pretty good. I do like her. Nearly 41 mil there. And then we still have Strength Kefla with all of her 4 supers, so yeah, she's doing 33.6. I mean, she's gonna get up to nearly 40 mil herself, while also lowering more defense. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good combo here. Definitely. And the phase 2 support from Tech Kefla, that's definitely giving her a bit of extra juice. Since we have been floating Strength Kefla, we haven't obviously gotten as much stacks. So the Tech one is helping make up for that. And she will be able to lower the defense a bit more. Okay, I do think, not next turn, but the turn after that. So when we get back on this rotation, we should win, I think. Because I'll use Glorio next turn. His active. That should do a bit of damage. And then, you know, between Hit Q, Glorio, and Hit, like, we should be looking pretty good. Now, can I actually... Who does he... I don't know if he really links better specifically with either of them. So let's go with this.
Time to end this.
Now, I don't know if the first attack was the super or not, but that should definitely help. Oh, God. Please. Hits. I mean, he has 2 mil defense, and that's before the Gloria support. We have to be fine, there's no way. I swear, if we fucking lose right now. Bro. Oh my god. Wow. 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 God damn, bro. Oh my god. Of course. Of course, Glorio's active. Hits the normal. And then the super hits us for 2.8 million damage. Dog. Wow. That's actually so fucking annoying. Okay. I'm gonna cut away. Wow. That's insane. We were right there. Alright, we're back here. Let's see if we can get this. Now. I don't know.
All right.
I mean, if Hit would like to dodge, I would appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie. I would very much so appreciate if Hit would decide to dodge. Just putting it out there, right, Hit? You know, if you hear me, Hit, please dodge. That's all I'm saying. Let's see how this goes. Listen, the RNG gods are not favorable to my success of this mission or super bosses. Okay, that's off to a good start. 70% chance to dodge, fails 2 in a row. Okay. So we just load in again. Yep. That's okay. That's how the cookie crumbles, huh? Okay, well, you know, if we could maybe if we could dodge, maybe kill Khalifa. I swear, my dodge luck, it's been so bad recently. I don't know what's going on. It's genuinely crazy. Like, just the amount of times where it's like failing. I don't know if it's like, maybe it's genuinely like a thing where it's like a sort of sample error, if that makes any sense. Like, in the last year or so, I mean, we've gotten significantly more dodge characters than we've ever had. So maybe it's just a thing where it's like I'm running more dodge characters and I'm seeing, so that's why I'm seeing more dodges fail. Maybe, but I swear in the past it's like I could consistently, you know, run these 70% whatever dodge characters, and it worked out really well. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see if we can finally get this in. I would very much like that, but you know, it is what it is. Now, at the time I am doing this, by the way, we did actually have last night. There was the new Dokkan Fest reveal, and I'm not gonna lie, I really did not think it was going to be tough. I genuinely thought that was huge cope. Because, I mean, is how the 4th Dokkan Fest ever that's actually on Dragon Ball Saga?
My name is Glorio, the king of the 3rd demon world sent me.
I mean, sure, you have the 23rd World Tournament characters, who, realistically speaking, I mean, they should be on Dragon Ball Saga, but they're not, because It's actually not Dragon Ball. As crazy as Dokkan, it's so weird. Like they went out of their way to shaft those characters because hit can bro, thank you. On JP, I believe the direct translation of the Dragon Ball Saga category, which is what it's called on Global, is Boyhood Saga. It's not Dragon Ball Saga, it's Boyhood Saga. I believe is what it is. So realistically, it just means it includes everyone, every Goku that's a youth Goku, and the few Gokus that we have that are still OG Dragon Ball, but they aren't youth, are not included. So I mean it's always been really silly. But based off that technicality, I'm pretty sure Tao is the 4th Dokkan Fest ever for OG Dragon Ball, right? I mean, well, 5th actually, 5th. My bad. Hold on. We had the previous 2 Gokus, the Int one, 2018, 19, whatever that was. Then we had Path to Power. Then last year we had Master Roshi. We got Saiyan Day, Kid Goku, and then Tao. So that's 5. That's it. Like in 10 years of the game, we've 5 ever. Like it's crazy, but it's true. So I mean, that being said, I really did not see them releasing another OG Dragon Ball Premium character this year. So I mean, I'll take my L on that. But that being said, are we actually going to finally get DKP versus Goku somewhat soon? Like New Year's this year, or maybe Golden Week next year or something. And the easy like the 23rd World Tournament characters, because like it's so shocking to me that we're actually getting more OG Dragon Ball rep, and it'd feel almost insulting that we finally start getting it, and then they still do nothing with it. Is what I'm trying to get at. Like if we start getting the characters, and they still don't release the big stuff, so then all the characters that are out right now just rot by the time we do actually get the big stuff. Like, I honestly would find that more insulting. Maybe that's just me, though. So, I mean, we'll have to see. But, like, Tao, kit-wise, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just, like, in the minority here. Maybe I'm, like, really being over-skeptical. But I don't see it. I don't, it's fine if a character's not for my playstyle, and I recognize that. He's more of an attack-focused character, obviously. I'm more of a defense-focused player, which, I mean, it's fine if they want to release glass cannons, but it's like, I mean, am I crazy, or just look at his defense, and look at, like, Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas. Daima and Super EZA. I mean, are we not doing the exact same thing? It's the exact same character. Why is this one good and the Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas are bad? They have the exact same stats. Like, I don't know. Everyone was like, oh yeah, I mean, you have to have Super Saiyan 4 Goku tied to him, and then, then he looks good, so he's ass. And it's like, the same people are now saying, oh, well, Tao's good if you have him tied next to Path to Power with General Blue support. It's like, is this the same? I don't know. For me, support characters are cool, obviously. But, like, to me, a support character is meant to make a good character great. It's not meant to make a character that will get destroyed without the support. And to be fair, he does become great with, he better be great with 88% damage reduction, but, what happens to the other mercenary Tao, So I obviously have several issues with this kit. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. What I'm gonna do, honestly, is I'm just gonna save the tickets I get from this, if I can get the dub. And the Goku sort of event, or the Vegeta story Goku fight, I'll use those, save those tickets too, and then because we will get on the 30th, so you know we'll have the Dokkan Day, and then we'll also have serious event should be updated. So I mean that's like 35 tickets for Tao. So I'm not going to use a single stone on Tao. I'll throw those tickets and then these tickets and make a summoning video off that, and then you know I'm saving for the global celebration still. All right, let's get these actors in.
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. And I'll keep on improving.
Okay, time for Hitku here.
Well, Goku, you are making good progress, but I'm still not going to lose to someone like you.
Now this is where the real fight begins.
This is getting fun!
Alright, let's see what we can do. I am going to float them again, simply because I can't really obviously transform my hit yet, so I might as well take advantage of him being next to the friend one. Brother. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Hit. I appreciate that, brother. Well, look, like the dodges, they're just not proccing. I don't know what's going on. My luck has been horrendous with dodges recently. Like it's genuinely crazy to me. Like I've never had this much. And once again, it could be just like a sample error. You know, like every fucking character has dodge nowadays, and whereas in the past it's like 1, maybe 2 that you're rocking. But like it feels like I'm failing dodges so much. I don't. So I actually haven't seen what Tao's like huge damage turns could be. That could be pretty fun, pretty interesting. I would like to see how that's gonna play out, especially because like if you think about it, I mean, aren't like the 10 tiers, multi 10 tiers should be on like his 220, right? I think so. I could be wrong about that. They're at least on the 170. I know that for sure. But like, if you have like a Gogeta active turn for Tao, like he could do some damage. So I do think that could be pretty fun. You know, I do like that he's uniquely designed. I genuinely do like that, but I feel like for me, like it. Like, would it really be an issue if Tao is, like, insane? Like, I don't think it would be. I don't know. I feel like he's just missing a little something. He's, like, right there for me, but he needed more defense. Like, I mean, it could literally be something as simple as instead of 200% start of turn, 3,000. Or not 3,000. 300. Oh yeah, he'd be fixed if he had 3,000% defense, huh? 300% defense. Something. I mean, it literally could be something genuinely small like that. No, I mean it's not small, but it just even 250. Like I think I don't know about 250. Okay, another failed dodge. That's good. God damn, am I actually? This has attempts, right? Holy. Okay. Yeah, we're probably actually gonna run out of. Like, I'm just failing the dodges nonstop. Am I gonna have to like change up my team? Like, Jesus, what is going on here? The dodges do not want to work for me. We'll grab the strength orbs, and then we can just grab these. So I mean, I don't know. I do think General Blue seems really good, especially for a banner unit. So I mean, I'm fine with OG Dragon Ball, you know, getting more rep. I think it deserved it. I never thought it was. I saw a lot of the Charlotte. I was really hyped for the potential of Charlotte, but I didn't really truly like believe it was going to come, so I'm not like disappointed. I honestly thought it was going to be something like Daima related, like we were going to get like a Dokkan Fest coup or something. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I do like getting a mercenary Tau, but it just, I don't know. Even if it's just like give him like a normal raised defense or something, which of course before he attacks he could still get shredded, but like, you know, even if post super, like that means that he's like immortal practically, but like pre super he could get, you know, caught. I don't know, even something like that, like I think would be fine. I don't know. It just, I feel like a big like thing for me is like it's a premium character releasing who doesn't raise their defense. It feels so wrong to me. I don't, on so many levels. I don't know. Maybe that's just like me, but because a lot of people seem to really like him, which, I mean, that's not what I'm saying here. Like, if you like him, you're wrong. Okay, if you like him, genuinely good for you. I'm not here to take away from anyone enjoying anything. It's a game that's meant for fun. So if you're gonna have fun with Tau, I mean, that's more power to you. And honestly, like if I get Tau off those 35 tickets, I mean, I literally said in that breakdown, yeah, he's gonna be a god of short content. Now I think I was a bit too harsh on everywhere else. I'd like, if you really drip feed him that support, you know, he's gonna look pretty good. But I really don't like having to do that for characters. So I don't like it. At least his design, but in short content, like, you know, SBR, ESBR, you know, Battle Hard, Middle Post, something like that. I would really like him there too. He looks like he could be fun there. The only issue is if I get him off tickets, like, I mean that means probably gonna be 55%. God, even drip fed support 55% Tau, I don't know about that. I feel like if you're summoning, you have to be going for at least 79%. If you're not, don't even summon. Like, I mean, use your stones how you want, but especially with the global anniversary, I mean, we don't know exactly when it's going to start, but it's like a month, more or less. So, like, you can't be... I mean, they're introducing the summoning points, so there's that. We'll have to see how that looks, because the data download should be tonight, so I mean, they could do some interesting stuff with that. You know, maybe it carries over or something, and, you know, there's a lot of really cool units on the banner. I mean, we'll have to see how that all ends up working in game, but I don't know, oh, that's annoying. Fuck. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. That's what's about to happen. Let's, damn, I'm gonna get her, actually, over on the other rotation. I think that could be the way to go. Come on, hit. Thank you. Yes, huge. Finally, hit dodges. We do appreciate that hit. So, I mean, and he's probably going to hit some real funny attack sets. I mean, how much attack does he even have in his passive? He has the 100% just permanent from his intro. He has the 200% start of turn. He has 200% when attacking. He gets is it 200% or is it 100% per Rainbow Keystrike? I think it might be 200% per. He has the 500% attack, like when the enemy is stunned, and then he can get even more attack if you're under the HP threshold. Like, he could do some pretty funny attack stats. I think it's a huge miss that he doesn't have an additional built-in. Like, even like if he had like, see, something like that, even for me, honestly, like even if he just had one additional built-in, like I would genuinely like him more, because like if he's meant to be a glass cannon, then make him a glass cannon. I think he's gonna have one really funny attack stat, and that's gonna be it. Which, by the way, just throwing it out into the wind, I mean, people have been complaining about Super Saiyan 2 Gohan all year. Now, I don't know what attack stat Tao is gonna be hitting, but damn, like if they're hitting damn near same numbers, it's like, okay, well, so what was all this about? You know, because you do also have to consider, I mean, Tao's not really gonna have a link set. And also, I mean, Gohan just naturally has higher stats because he's an LR. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that, like, Tao and, like, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan fully built up, you know, like, they're going to be hitting similar numbers. I'm not sure. I would hope Tao would be higher. But, like, I mean, it's possible. Like, I don't do attack calc, so I don't know what exactly it's going to be looking like. But once again, I mean, not really having links is going to be a huge deal. So, I mean, we'll have to see how that plays out. But I don't know. I just feel like people are coping for him because he's Tao. I don't ever, at least I try not to, cope for, like, any characters. Like, even if I really, really wanted a character, I'm still not a fan of Goku for reason. And that was probably like my most wanted character. One of my most wanted characters. Before, you know, we saw the information about them, and just, you know, from kit to animations to it just the whole package was not for me. So, you know, I don't try to cope for characters even if I really wanted them. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's not cope and that I'm just like, I'm being way too skeptical. I mean, that's definitely possible. So, I mean, we'll have to see in game. I imagine he should be out on, I mean, the Dokkan Day is on the 30th. And that's when the tickets come out. I think we could probably see, like, the data download tonight, and it's 28th. Maybe he releases the 29th into the morning of the 30th. Something like that. I feel like could be probably where he lands. So, you know, I am interested to see what he's going to be like on release. I hope I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm not planning on summoning. I mean, if you are, more power to you. But I'm not. So, you know, good luck on your summons if you're gonna summon for Tao. I mean, obviously I will once again do the sort of special summon. But otherwise, I don't plan on doing anything. Should I use her active here? Oh fuck, I'm just gonna use it.
You're tough. Man, you're tough. But I'm tougher. I'm gonna blow way past you. Just you wait and see.
Okay. Hopefully Hit wants to be a god gamer. Thank you, Hit. We should be fine now. Yes, okay. I was gonna say. So yeah, I don't know. I really... Tao, I don't know. I'm so like conflicted about him because I genuinely do. I do really think it's a good idea to get more OG Dragon Ball rep. I do think it's criminally underrepresented, but I don't know. He doesn't look like this for me, but I mean he could do some funny stuff. So there is that. But I'm really waiting for the global sort of celebration. I mean, as far as I know how the schedule should work out. I mean we'll see if what we know from like previous years changes or not. But vaguely speaking, we should probably get an LR in like 2 weeks. I doubt that's gonna be like Dragon Ball stock related. It's probably, well, I don't want to say 100% doubt, but I think more so it's gonna be just someone up for the new mission execution or whatever category, which we'll have to see how that works. And who knows who else included on that, so you know, I don't know what the EZA is going to look like. So I mean, this is definitely going to be an interesting celebration. But I mean, after that yellow coin LR that should drop like mid-June-ish, we'll probably have like 2 weeks of mostly nothing happening until we get into the big stuff. So now I'm obviously really excited to see that all play out. That's not nearly enough. I mean, I did floater, but yeah, I'll let us attack again for this turn, and then maybe next turn I'll transform, since Kafka will come over here. We'll see. Hopefully I get like a 4 super turn. That'd be the big thing for me. But yeah, I don't know, like, cause the thing with this, roughly speaking, the slot, right? Cause you have to imagine this was worldwide originally. We're not having. I thought we were gonna have worldwide too. At first, like I misunderstood during the video. They did put out the graphic like a week ago or something, where it literally shows like 2 things being the worldwide and whatever being like combined for the global celebration. So I mean, going into worldwide, you know, we had that Dokkan Fest TUR before, and not every time, but I mean at least several times in the past it has had a sort of somewhat connection to the worldwide characters. So I mean, maybe we'll see that with like the Yellow Coin LR. Maybe like, for example, like Ginyu Force characters are on it or something, and we'll see like a Ginyu Force LR, like maybe. I'm not sure, because I'm just thinking like in the terms of like if it is Namek and ROF, but I don't know. We're definitely heading for a very interesting time for the game. That much can be said with 100% confidence. Because whatever they're gonna do, it's going to be different, right? Did I thought I had... Am I crazy? I thought I had floated them. I was not paying attention to how many supers I got, though. Have they not really built up? That's not good. Should I float them now? I don't know. I feel like I should. Although now we obviously lose the support is the thing. Well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna need you... Which I was not actually paying attention to killing Khalid the Supers last turn either, to be fair. Okay, dodge again. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hit. Be a goat for us. So... You know, I really do think it's gonna be Namek and ROF. I don't know, that seems so hype for me. So, I mean, hopefully that is what it is. You don't want to overhype yourself, over-anticipate something. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you never know. 100%, right? I mean, even if everything... The stars could align and Dokkan could pull a funny. So you never know 100%. But, I mean, I feel like it has to be Namek ROF or Diamond. Like, I don't really see what they could do besides that. I mean, if they throw a curveball and it's good, I'm all for it, but I really don't... I feel like it's going to be one of those two sort of themes, and... I mean, if I think about it, honestly, how I think the year is going to play out, I think it's going to be Namek ROF. I think Tanabata, this sort of replacement celebration we get in September, or August, whatever they said it was, I think it was September. That replacement celebration, I do think is going to be mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku of some sort, and you know, because I mean the dub is out at this point. I've avoided saying the final form and stuff, but I'm sure everyone knows what all that is. And then, you know, obviously Goma, and then going into Anniversary. I mean, is adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, should both be Power of Wishes. And why I think that's important is, I mean, the 8th anniversary LRs will EZA, and I mean, their big thing was Power of Wishes, so I would expect that to be a huge Power of Wishes celebration. And I mean, how else do you come down from the 10th anniversary other than releasing the biggest final stuff of Dragon Ball currently and making it look really, really good? So I think that's probably the angle they're going to go for, but obviously we'll have to see. 6 supers, huh? Only 6. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I genuinely, I think I'm gonna wait to transform them still. I'm not gonna risk that. I'd much rather depend on Cleveland here. I mean, I already have 170% dodge character that can fail. At the very least, you know, I want Kefla to be high enough defensively where even if she fails, I know she's going to live. And I mean, we're not there yet. So, I mean, if we could get like a 4 super turn, or even like a 3 super turn here and then a 3 super turn next turn or something, I mean, I think we could be in business there, but we're not at that point right now. I mean, we did get the 3 supers, so can we get 4? I would appreciate that, girls. Not gonna lie. You know. I mean, we got 3, so can't be greedy. This is so slow and steady, right? I don't know. I'm so concerned about this. Yeah, Hit keeps failing the dodges. I need to check the friend build, by the way. I need to see how much dodge he has so I know. Because if it's like a 30 dodge build and we fail with our 70% of squad, then that's gonna be something. Okay, I mean, she got 3 supers, so... I mean, she's guaranteed them, to be fair, but... I will take the greatly lower defense, is what I'm getting at. Now, here's the big... Yeah, 13, okay. Is if I do this... It loses like 400,000 defense. Now, to be fair, I think he dies to a super anyway. A Glorio support, though. What to do? Okay, what if I keep the hits together. And this turn, I use one active, the next turn I use another active. Could I kill? I don't know if I can, is the thing. I feel like maybe if we had like another health bar down. I don't know, I'm gonna do this, I think. Please hit, dodge. Okay. Listen, I'll take it. Hey. That's, whew. That could have been rough. I'll take it. Alright. I will take my win where I can get it. I mean, he's nearly strong enough to just double-digit tank the normal, so. As long as we can get some normals appearing consistently before the super, that would be very, very helpful, obviously. Now, my hit is 55%, but, you know, with that hit attacking first and then Glorio getting his supers in, lowering the defense even more. I feel like we should be able to finish this health bar, but, you know, every time I say that, we never do, so the additional chances, we'll see if we get the successes, right? 9.8. And he can do still 2 more, I think, and he did no more, so that's pretty neat. Well, yeah, so we're not going to finish the health bar, I mean, that's fine. We are alive, we got more defense lower. That is what really matters at the end of the day. I definitely need the defense lowers. Now, it's actually going to be Kefla on this rotation next time around. So we can float off Glorio then. And then, on the same turn, use hits active, just to be cautious. And of course I have to float these guys again, because... I mean, I got... Khalifa's... She's got to stay this level 1. They're at 3.7. The issue with 3.7 is, it's not... Even that... Like, if we transform... Rip. If we transform, even 3.7 mil defense right now, is not going to be enough, because once, you know, I've said this at some point, I believe, in this video, you know, she has the 200% start of turn. It doesn't change between the forms. So in both forms, she has 200% start of turn. The only difference she gets defensively is the phase 2 buildup goes away, and in return, the second you start receiving an attack, so the defense procs for that attack, it's 200% instead of 160, so we have an additional 40% phase 2. And then on super, she can get an additional 30% if she has 6 orbs. So, you know, that's really all that changes. So, I mean, she's just, especially with type disadvantage, she's not enough right now. I do think, yeah, because this is taking forever, but you know, I'd rather be as safe as possible. I do think once Kefla comes back over here, at that point we could transform. I think that'll be enough supers, especially with the, you know, having like Fuse Fighter with Kefla. I think at that point we could, you know, for like the final rotation, final 2 rotations, something like that, I'll make it work. But you know, just be as cautious as possible and keep letting hit stack. I mean, eventually, I don't know if we could. That's kind of hard to imagine, but like, technically speaking, eventually, obviously, he could just tank even a super. But I don't know if we'll ever gonna get to that point, especially because we're not gonna have full judgment this turn, which is why I said that I do want to float Gloria so we can get that support up. But that's why we're gonna use the active here. Okay. Well, let me do this.
advance so much you can't keep up anymore.
I mean, he didn't crit, but I will take that. Okay. That's pretty good defense. I appreciate that hit. I didn't really think it was going to drop down like that, but it would have been nice. Okay, and then we can just grab these. 5 health bars to go. So, I mean, we're getting close. And then Hit and God Goku will obviously be on this rotation. So, you know, we'll have Cold Judgment again. And obviously him getting these extra stacks here. He will have the Glorio. Well, actually, will the Glorio? The Glorio support, it'd still be up. So, you know, I mean, that extra 50% should be. I think we should be looking good, but I guess we'll have to see. 28 mil. I mean, the lower defense, we're starting to do more and more damage, right? I could go into Kefla next turn. Still keep Khalifa slot 1. And maybe we could do some pretty good damage like that. Maybe. Because he only has 4 health bars at this point. I'm trying to play as cautious as possible. We're going for the long win, right? The dodge fails, I'm just trying to avoid all that. I mean, he's only at 3.5 health bars, essentially. Nearly 6, yeah. No, I think we can transform at this point. And Kefla, okay, what if I transform and also use this hit active? That could be interesting. Let me do that.
Put me and Kale together, and what do you get? The strongest Saiyans around. Kale, a cauliflower. It's tougher.
Because I'm very confident that this could work pretty well here. Let me use his active, of course.
My time to give us advance so much you can't keep up anymore.
15 mil. Okay, now she does more damage next to. I suppose it makes sense. Next to Khalifa, so we'll keep it like this. And I mean, what's the Dokkan attack? She only has a little over 3 health bars to go through. I really need to be able to get these. Oh, what? How did that fail? Oh my god. How did the first one fail? I don't know, my timing has been off with the Dokkan meter recently. I don't know what's up with that, but I mean, we got 6 of them, so that should be good. And obviously she does give you 30% support phase 2. So hit and I mean Khalifa to a lesser extent, obviously. I mean, we could do a lot of damage here. If she could proc it, right? That'd be preferable. Please, Kefla, please. Thank you. Okay, we got an additional, but it was a normal. 9.1. No. I thought she'd do a bit more than that with the support. I guess not. I mean, she's still lowering the defense for hit. How much defense can this guy lose, by the way? I mean, we've been greatly lowering, like, the whole match. You'd think at some point... You'd think, at some point, that he'd run out of defense to lower, but I guess not. Okay. We're at like 2.5 health bars now. $3.1, huh? Please. Please hit. As long as as long as he lives this turn, we should win. Dodge the super. Dodge the. Thank God. We should win at this point. I don't see how we lose. Because even if we don't kill this turn, we will definitely kill next turn, and you cannot die next turn. Because I'll just put Khalifa on slot 1, and then, you know, Kefla, Glorio, like, they should do more than enough damage considering how low Vegeta should be at the end of this turn. Oh my God! Finally! Oh my God! This took forever. I mean, we're not done yet, but there's no way we can lose. Surely there's no way. Because we can't die. Well, could Kefla die to normals? I really hope she couldn't, but obviously we do have the dodge. God, if she dies to normals, oh, I will be so livid. Please, please, Kefla, be a goat. Do not die to fucking normals. We did get her full orbs, I'm pretty sure, so she does have 3 supers at least. I mean, we could get the 4th one as well, obviously. I feel like I don't need to be concerned for her, but we're right at the end. It's the only thing I can see causing us to lose. It's making me worried. But, I mean, she's getting... I feel like even if a normal hits her, she may take damage, but I think she would definitely be hurting her. Okay, dodge. Okay, like I said, we may take damage. She failed 2 dodges, that's awesome. We took damage, but, I mean, it was 70k total. And, I'm not risking this shit, so we're doing this. No way in hell is she going in slot 1. We can get the Glorio animation, might as well.
Time to end this.
Time to end this indeed, Glorio. There's no way we don't kill this turn. Well, I mean, I suppose technically, I don't know, I feel like it's not really possible to not kill here. Because, I mean, Kefla has 3 supers guaranteed. You know, good chance to get 4. And obviously Glorio has all his. I mean, she's hitting 35.8. Even without the crit, I mean, she should be doing quite a bit of damage here, right? Okay, well, we crit that one. Well, we didn't do as much as I thought we would have, to be fair. But, once again, I mean, there's still Glorio. And there's still... Well, I swear if we lose on, like, half a health bar, some bullshit. No way. Okay, normal. She didn't get a crit on anything but the first one. Which is very unfortunate. Please, Glorio. I need some crits, man. Please, don't do me like this. I really need some crits. Glorio, please. Glorio! Glorio, please! Glorio! Glorio, I need the crits! Glorio! No! Glorio, please! What? Just a fucking crit. Come on, man. Glorio! Glorio, please! No! Oh, there's no way. There's no fucking way. Oh my god, he gets 1 and he's back. Oh my god, I swear we're fucking lose at this point. I swear if I fucking lose here. If I fucking lose here. Please. hit dodge. No fucking way, bro! There's actually no way! My god. One single crit. One single additional super. Anything. Anything at all saves that run. Oh. I mean, I know he's only 69%, but oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. I was right there. I was right there. You've got to be shitting me. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro. Wow. Yeah, I'm taking. I'll be back. Holy. All right. We're back yet again with the gift that keeps on giving. I swear that loss that was just. That was so crazy. It's like if one crit, one additional, just any ability activating, or if the friend hit wanted to dodge, that would have been cool too. But alas, we are here, and hopefully we can get this run. And I would like to get to some of the other content, so I would instead of just jumping to that, though, I would like to finish this first. But I mean, man, this is just taking me forever. It's crazy. I'm just getting very unlucky with the RNG. I don't know if I could like it's just the amount of just horrific luck I've had here. It's insane. Now this is kind of. I mean, I really don't want to do this, but like, my hits in slot 7, I feel like I kind of gotta. Okay, they did get the dodge, so we're safe at least for this turn. Because they should be fine against normals, so long as we do get, yeah, so they're at least guaranteed one more super after this, so we'll have at least 3 stacks this turn. Hopefully we can get the 4th. That would be really nice. I mean, if I could get like the Khalifa Kale Kefla rotation like working immediately, I will certainly take that. We do get the quadruple super. Well, this is off to a pretty good start here. I do appreciate that, girls. Thank you very much. That actually makes me feel pretty good about this run currently. Right? I'm not gonna say full on, because we know how it goes. There's gonna be some bullshit waiting in store for me at some point, but that is a pretty good start. So maybe I can be hopeful. We'll have to see. I really want to. Okay, unfortunate. Find. Okay, she only took double digits. That's fine. I really want to find, after I clear this, one of these sort of. I haven't checked the missions on the Goku fight, so we'll see what those are. I really want to find something because of the time I'm recording this. I mean, I've recorded this in such long batches because I mean I have kept up to date with like the recent ESBRs and stuff. So I have been recording other things, and you know, the new unit releases and everything. But you know, I had to do the stacking video. But I mean, this has been in the works for a little bit now.
My name is Glorio, the king of the third demon world city.
Now that being said, because of how long I've actually been trying to get the clear here, we have, at the point that I'm recording this, Ginyu Skeezier came out not this last night, but like the night before. So he's been out for about a day. I really was not the biggest fan of his details. Well, let me rephrase that. I think he's good. And I think potentially he could be great. I haven't looked at any showcases. But I have seen people start to flip on like Twitter from everyone calling him, which, to be fair, I mean, we all know how Twitter is, so take that with a grain of salt. But, you know, it went from everyone calling him insane to a lot of people are now dogging on him. And, I mean, I was there from the, well, I don't know about there from the beginning. But I just, his design, like, just, like, pulling up the old kit next to the new one, it just did not, to me, look like they did enough. I think he's like way too inconsistent, while being way too reliant on conditions that characters who perform better than him don't need, right? So I found that very unfortunate. I'm hoping I can find a way to, because the thing is, with all the content I'm behind on, I just haven't been the best about being able to actually get showcases done. So I'm hoping, you know, I can make an improvement on that here shortly, but, you know, it's, oh no, that's horrible. Wait, no! Are you kidding me? I mean, she'll be fine, but... Well, she'll probably be fine. Well, we're testing it. Damn, that's very unfortunate. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with everything, right? But I haven't been able to. I've been trying to stay up to date on new content while trying to catch up on old content, but it's before worrying about doing, like, you know, showcase against Jiren fight, Goku fight, Vegeta fight. Like, I would really like to get back to doing the showcases, but I just, you know, there's only so much time I have, and when a bunch of these missions be taking me like, you know, 2 some odd hours. I mean, it's pretty crazy, at least for me. So hopefully I can make some inroads here. Right? I would like to try getting you out for myself. You know, I do think that is important, even if you have an idea about a character. I mean, you should always try the character out for yourself. And I mean, if you like them, no one else does. That's good for you. It's a game that's meant for fun. If you don't like them and everyone else does, good for you. Just don't use them. It's a game. It's meant for fun. I mean, there are certainly like objective truths, but as long as you acknowledge that and you're just be like, yeah, this thing's just not for me. I mean, it's, you know, whatever, right? More power to you. So I just, we'll see how Ginyu is. I haven't used him yet. I don't know how much I'm really gonna like him. I feel like they might have. I don't know if saying like blundered him is like correct or right or whatever, but I could certainly see how someone might feel that way if you just. I mean, even just reading off the kit alone, like, you know, you read the kit when he releases back in 2022, and you're blown away. For at the time, you read the kit now, and I mean, it's just. I mean, you could tell even on paper, he's not the guy he once was. And I do wonder about, you know, why. I mean, Dokkan usually does a pretty good job of keeping the low hype characters really good in order to, you know, actually make sure they make money. Now, to be fair, I mean, Genyu's not a new character, so it's not like a lot of people are necessarily needing to summon for him, but they do have the EZA banners, right? They have shown through like the burst mode, the burst mode sort of the first like 3 burst modes or something. I forget exactly what it was, but if you were playing, you probably know what I'm talking about. They had like these burst mode banners, and eventually they just stopped doing them. I don't know exactly how they go about this, but they do have metrics that show them, like, you know, people, how many stones are used on X banner, you know, if the person's buying stones to summon on the banner, stuff like that. So, and clearly the EZA banners are worth their time and resources, right? So, I mean, they've been doing them. So I have no reason to just presume they'll stop. Because as far as I'm aware, I mean, it makes the money. So, you know, if it's making the money, it's like, you know, Genyu's still a low hype character, even though that card specifically, like that AGL Genyu is probably pretty hype. But Ginyu, for most people, is still low hype, so I feel like, you know, it would have been in their best interest to make him just like the unquestionable god he used to be. But I don't know, maybe like part of it is just gonna be the fact that he doesn't have the real big Ginyu force, and maybe that's just like that's gonna be blinding. So if the part 2 LR is like Raccoon or something, because obviously he does fit mission execution. So I mean, Raccoon was throwing hands, you know, more than the entire rest of the Ginyu force, excluding Ginyu, obviously. Well, actually, maybe. I don't remember the exact episode count, you know, time that for the fights. I would have to imagine Ginyu took longer, but Raccoon certainly, you know, had a pretty big spotlight for quite a while. He definitely, I think he's worthy of a Yellow Coin LR or like a Dokkan Fest TUR. Certainly not like, imagine like a Carnival LR for Coom. I don't see that, at least anytime soon, but I mean, they definitely could make this part 2 Yellow Coin LR slot Raccoon, so I mean, we'll have to see what they do there. Like, if they want to buff up the Ginyu Force with, like, new releases, I mean, maybe? You know, and then I do include Awakenings as new releases, so, you know, like, Super EZA, the physical LR, and the tech LR, too. And, you know, I mean, if you get 3 new additions, you know, we have 3 characters right here. You could, I mean, that could be a really good team, depending on how good the characters are. And the thing is, those Ginyu Force, you know, members, what really hurts, like, Ginyu and his banner units, which I do think they're all at bare minimum good, if not going up to, you know, like, potentially great, but I will say that they all benefit from having more Ginyu Force members, so, like, I hopefully they do that, that'd be pretty fun, but, of course, we shall have to see. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't get her the key she needs. We're gonna do this.
A worthy rival is what inspires
inspires evolution in the warrior's talents. Now keep on improving.
Okay, now he should be able to start dishing in some good damage for us, which obviously we need, so that is pretty nice. I mean, we're doing... God, I shouldn't even... I feel like every time I like actually start paying attention to what happens, like something goes wrong. But I mean, we have 2.5 health bars down already, so far so good. Yeah, we'll have to see as we continue through here, but you know, maybe we could finally be allowed to get the clear here. That'd be pretty cool. Dokkan, so you know, RNG, please, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I also feel like, for me, I mean, I have to imagine whoever the Part 2 LR is, that they're going to fit mission execution. Like, they're not going to... I have a hard time believing... I mean, Dokkan can Dokkan, of course, but... I have a hard time believing that they're not going to be on mission execution. Now, that being said, I mean, there's a lot of characters on mission execution. I think, like, for example, like, because they have been actually buffing super bosses in, like, the shadows this year. You know, through, like, the Universe 6 characters. So, like, they could definitely do something with, like, I think, like, a Wrath Broly's on mission execution. You know, in fact, we could probably check, because, she's up to nearly 4.6. I'm pretty confident Hit is on mission execution. Yeah, he is. I believe Wrath Broly's on here somewhere. I mean, obviously we got, like, the Gammas. I think he's on here. Is he not on here? There he is. So, like, Wrath Broly, I mean, that could be pretty cool. We haven't ever had, like, a premium character for him. So, like, if they do that for, like, Part 2, like, anything mission execution, I think could work, realistically. But, you know, I do think that, you know, obviously, like, Genyu's not the new Dokkan Fest here, right? I mean, obviously, that's Tao. But, you know, going into Worldwide in the past, and now Global Celebration, we'll have to see if they follow this trend. But in the Worldwide, not every time, I don't think, but several times, it's like they did have sort of, like, quote-unquote clues leading into it. Like, the Dokkan Fest, like, right before was tied into it, vaguely at least. So, you know, we might be able to see, like, they're buffing mission execution to... I mean, if the Part 2 LR is, like, Raccoon, right? I mean, you know, we have Ginyu, his banner units, Raccoon. Hopefully the Super ECAs for, you know, those Ginyu Force LRs. Well, I think it's the tech one. Or is it the physical one? Whichever one it is, I always forget which one you get for grinding the free-to-play characters and which one's Battlefield. Whichever one it is, actually would have to be... It'd have to wait until the next Battlefield, which... It is worth noting that, you know, they did make it so all 5 copies of Anilza can be bought now, so, I mean, that would point out, they usually, after allowing you to be able to get all the copies for a character, you know, start doing something new with Battlefield currency. So, I mean, if it is the Namek ROF theme that I think it is, you know, a lot of people think it is, I feel like that'd make a lot of sense. I mean, obviously, we'll still have to see, but building up, I just... You look at the way, like, Namek, for example, has been treated in this game, and I have a hard time believing, like, that we go from, like, not touching Namek at all to we start getting a lot of teeny tiny small buffs through new Dokkan Fest, new LR, and then we have, you know, the Namek Goku EZA, the full power Frieza EZA, You know, you could say like Nail's EZA I think is pretty good. You know, now we have the Ginyu Force EZAs. Like, they are definitely buffing this team. I have to imagine it's for something. You know, I have to imagine we are getting big Namek stuff this year. Like, I just... There's no way we go 10 years without a Dokkan Fest Final Form freeze. I really don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Because I want it so bad, and I'm... You know, maybe I'm coping, but I really think that this year might be the year. Obviously, we'll have to see, but... I mean, even the fact that it's like the 10th year anniversary of the global release of ROF in like summer, so like I feel like all the signs are there. I mean, we'll have to see, of course, you know, but I really do, and also like the 2022 worldwide LRs. I mean, they're all Super Saiyan Goku and the Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta and the coolers. Like, it just makes too much sense. Like, surely they're gonna go all in on that, but maybe that could be wrong. I'm really excited for it. I mean, I don't want to overhype myself too much, because they could always also do Daima, which I would be really hyped for. But I mean, if they did something outside of Namek ROF or Daima, I don't know. I feel like that probably, like, I don't know what they could do that would be really good. Like, they can't really do like a big GT celebration right now. I mean, I'd be for more GT stuff, but it's like, you know, Omega and Super Saiyan 4 Goku can't EZA until next year. So, you know, it's literally like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the TUR, and like Super 17 that are the EZA options. You get like a Super EZA for Strength Omega, and that's like as far as it goes. And for like a major celebration, I really just cannot see it. But I don't know. You know, maybe they do. We'll have to see. I really think it's gonna be Namek ROF or Daima. But personally, I do think Namek ROF for the global celebration, with some Daima stuff, Kanabata, and then the rest, you know, 11th anniversary. Because you know, obviously, Legends, you know, we'll see what they do entirely, but they did release sorry, I'm thinking about, should I want as much defense as possible. I feel like she's gotten to the point where she's tanky enough is the thing. But I also don't want to risk it. I'm gonna do one more turn of stacking with her in base, just to be absolutely safe. And let me pop this.
You're tough. Man, you're tough. But I'm tougher. I'm gonna blow way past you. Just you wait and see.
And that should be pretty good. And then let me pop hit here. Perfect. And then what I can do next turn is use the Dokkan attack with hit. I do think that could be pretty good. You know, we can use like his time skip into the Dokkan attack. That could be pretty good. So we'll have to see though. I do think that's... Come on. I think we could get it this one. You know, they do have another 3 stacks now, and they were already 5 some odd mil there. So especially once they're transformed. And, you know, they will have a few extra links, I think, with Kefla here. I do think they should be tanky enough now, even if they miss the dodge. So, you know, that is definitely good. We do have a pretty good setup here. I mean, as long as we're keeping Tech Khalifa slot 1, and then Kefla over here, we just need slot 1 held, right? I might even, honestly... keep them in base another turn. I just like the type advantage can be pretty deadly. So I want to make sure I'm as prepared as possible. I do think we are pretty prepared, to be fair, but I don't know. This mission is like giving me like PTSD over here. I don't know. Like, it's just so hard for me to beat. I don't understand it. But this is, relatively speaking, at least for this mission, a really good team here. So we'll have to see. But I do think this could be rough. But yeah, I do think like obviously Legends gave the sort of like adult versions of the characters first, which I do think is a miss. And I don't think Dokkan's gonna give us mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and then give us like adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like this doesn't make sense to me. I mean we'll have to see, of course, but I really think what they're going to do is Tanabata mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Nagoma, and then because they go back into their adult forms because of a wish, have a big Power of Wish theme for 11th anniversary. And that's a really good way, I think, to come down from 10th anniversary hype, is they know they can never beat it, but you have the biggest, newest, most hypest stuff from, Dragon Ball as part of the anniversary, and that could be pretty good. But, we'll have to see exactly what they do. Here, let me use the time skip.
So much you can't keep up anymore.
There we go. And then I'll do this for this turn. And this turn specifically. And that way, we'll get some extra damage that Khalifa would not be able to get. No! I missed the 5. Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing that recently, where like I missed just one. I don't know. I used to be really good at it, but recently I can't. I don't know. I always miss one. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I don't really actually get to use the Dokkan attack too much, relatively speaking. I mean, I get it procced a lot, through like doing the stacking videos, but obviously for those, I want as little power as possible, so I don't tap any nodes, so. I don't know, maybe I've just gotten out of using them, and it's as simple as that. Because it is pretty easy, nowadays to kill these fights with actives instead of, the one big Dokkan attack, so. Maybe it's just as simple as that, I don't know. But we're getting pretty... We're pretty set up here, I'm pretty excited about that, I cannot lie. I feel like I don't want to risk doing anything, like, different. I feel like I just want to keep... Now they're only... Now, to be fair, I do know it's because, like, Gloria support is not active right now, but... I think we're gonna keep them in base again. That's good. They've been dodging every super too, I'm so worried about losing at this point. I really don't want to. I just want to keep stacking the defense. Oh, come on. Can we at least get the hit potential super? Please. I know technically they are more defensive in Kefla, only 2, okay. But like, they get the extra 40% and then the 30% on attack. Like, it's not like a major defensive difference. And while she would be getting me more damage, I'd much rather take my time to play it safe. Safe as I can, of course. This super can get pretty high. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know exactly what he can get up to. But I know he can get pretty high, so that's just why I don't want to even try risking it. Just, you know, as much defense stacks as possible, because if the dodge fails eventually, which obviously they've been doing a pretty good job with it, but you know, when it does fail, I do want to, you know, make sure I do have that crutch to fall back on. You know, just the amount of defensive stacks they've gotten. I am feeling pretty good though about this run, I will say. I feel like, and I said this last time, so I really do not want to eat my own words again, but I feel like the odds of us losing at this point have to be tremendously low, so, you know, we'll see, but it does look pretty good for us right now. Because the thing is, the Khalifa's always going to dodge, and Kale and Khalifa are very tanky at this point. Which I do want to make them as tanky as possible, of course, but... You know, that is the big thing about this fight, is, you know, obviously slot 1. So, I mean, we do have it covered, through the dodge and defensive characters, and then the rest of these guys, even like Shrink Kefla has been, I mean, she's been getting a lot of dodges, and she'll take some damage from the normals, but it's not like, and she can't like eat an infinite amount of them, but, you know, she does live them, so, as long as we're getting her orbs, of course, so she can get her supers. But she does pretty good against them, so I don't really think I need to be concerned about all that. Okay. We're down to just, I mean, my hit's gonna get him under 2 health bars, so. No, we are very, very close at this point. I think I might go into Kefla next turn. She's gonna have a lot of defense. I don't know exactly how much, but with the Glorio support, you know, and then the extra 40% phase 2 she could be getting, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it might be time to transform. Once again, I don't really want to risk it, is the thing, but I think she's got to be strong enough at this point, right? There's no way. Once again, I don't know exactly what the super gets up to, but I think it's in the, what, like 4 to 5 mil range? Somewhere around there, so... Oh, yeah, 7.3 nearly. Yeah, okay, let me go into Tech Kefla.
Put me and Kale together, and what do you get? The strongest Saiyans around! Kale! The cauliflower! It's Kefla!
She does have that extra, pretty huge, you know, 40% for phase 2, so she should be standing on business here. And then we'll get her orbs, and then they can get nearly full key here. Keep dodging, Kefla. I know you're very, very tanky, but keep dodging, please. Okay, that's huge. I think she'd probably live it, but... In fact, I think there's no way she'd die to that. I swear that this mission, it finds new ways to cuck me every run, so I don't want to say never, you know, or guaranteed or anything until we actually have the stones in our pocket, right? Okay, that crit's huge for us. So we have a health bar and a half to go now. And with the other Kefla, obviously still hasn't attacked, so. And we failed the hidden potential again. She's up to 50.2 because of being next to Tech Kefla now with her orb support. That's pretty crazy. Because she has this one and then another one and then potentially hidden potential. That's pretty deadly. I think this, like, there's no way. I feel like there's no way to lose. Right? There's got to be no way to lose at this point. Like this is just the bag. We got it. We have to. There's no way. I swear, if I somehow lose, there's got to be no way. I refuse. Because I mean, you got to think, Khalifa's still slot 1. You know, and hitting Glorio there, it's like, you know, no one takes damage from normals, and it's only the super. So it's, I feel like we're guaranteed to win, but you know, I said that last time and we did it. So I feel like there's literally no way in hell I can lose this, but I don't want to say that. You know, I don't want to lock it in 100% until it's actually done, but you know, I feel like I might as well. There's no way. There's genuinely no way. I mean, I said that last time, but like, there's physically no way this time. You know, I'm not relying on the hits dodge. You know, Khalifa guarantees the dodge. So this is GG. This turn, I'm very confident. Hit himself should kill, but if he doesn't, Glorio definitely will. Which is a welcome gift, I shall say. Finally being done with this mission. It took forever, but and the next hit or two from hit, it should be, you know, GG's here. And until the secret Omatsu phase 2 appears and screws me over. Oh, there we go. Finally. Whew. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Wow. That took forever. That took forever. I mean, this has got to be like 2.5 hours or something. Holy fuck. There we go. That's done. Got the 10 stones. Here, real quick. Here, I'm just gonna get these ticket summons in, and then we're done. We're out of here. So let me scroll down here. And we got 2 tickets. Let's get them in. And if I get something here, that's cool. If not, you know, honestly, that's also cool. I'm just glad to be done with. I'm glad to be done with those missions. I tell you what. So now, finally being done with that, I can start moving on to the Goku missions. Once again, I haven't even looked at them, so we'll see how tough they are. In fact, I could probably look at them at the end here real quick. I probably should have done that when it's over on the challenge tab, but alas. Yeah, Ash, I really don't care, to be honest, at this point. Here, let's see here. Yeah, I'm up to 199 stones, and I still have quite a bit of stuff to farm out. Alright, what do we got here? Are these going to be hell? Full power, should be pretty easy. Tournament participants. Is there even a... Oh, wait, I could do both of those. I don't know. I don't think you can, so... This might have to be 2 sort of separate runs. I guess we'll see, but... we're going to end this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the misery. I hope it was entertaining. I guarantee this took me longer than anyone else to beat. But we got it in the bag, so that's what's important, right? But yeah, take care.